You would think with everything happening in the world and in our community and stuff, Fishy Business would be slowing down, pacing back, pulling back, being worried, but nothing could be further than the truth. While we are concerned about everything that's happening, it isn't stopping all the shipments Guy ordered 2 weeks ago from arriving at our front door. As you can see around me, the brand new eShop sumps with the colored inlays are in. We've got tons and tons of pond stuff arriving for the first time because after all, spring has sprung. We've still got buckets for all of you who are willing to subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube. You just come by and we'll give you a bucket for cleaning your tank. A lot is happening in Fishy Business. Our delivery program is in place. Our service is still going strong. So if you need help with your aquarium and you don't want to come out, if you need us to bring you stuff, there's a lot of different ways Fishy Business can serve you, and we're gonna get to the weekly update and I'm gonna show you the new fish that came in. Okay, so what did come in this week? Lots of things came in this week in both fresh and saltwater. We're gonna start right here with the tricolor angels that Kevin got in. Every single one of them has a different color pattern. You can see how reactionary they are, I guess. Very, very cool fish in both black, yellow, silver, and white in the body markings. Really, really nice angels there. Some of the largest cardinal tetras I've seen as of yet are right here. Beautiful cardinal tetras against that beautiful plants. And speaking of plants, the shipment that came in late Friday afternoon that took Kevin the whole weekend to put together, loads and loads of live plants, both bunch plants, the Anubias, the lower light plants, lots of Amazons, really, really nice selection of live plants. Fantastic little dwarf grommies we haven't had in a while, or at least that I haven't seen in a while. These beautiful powder blue grommies and these little fire grommies right here. Smaller dwarf grommies, but beautiful, beautiful fish. We got in one of my favorite cichlids to have in a community / lightly aggressive tank, the electric blue aquarists. Love these fish just because of the red that runs down the line of the top dorsal and the electric blue coloration. You can keep them in groups. They don't typically fight very much amongst themselves. They're pretty easy to breed. And at the same time, they make a great statement maker in a rainbow tank, fast moving tank where you've got larger fish. They don't get super large, but they do get super beautiful. Right below them, because we sell out of them every time we get them, I wanted to mention them. The turquoise rainbows. We got a lot of rainbows in this week, but the turquoise are really well developed with the blue in them. I mean, it's a proven winner every time. It's black ruby barbs with the beautiful red faces and the black bodies. These are always standout fish in a live planted tank. They really pop. They're one of the barbs that you can keep in a live planted tank in most cases. And great schooling barb. A lot of color in different color morph than you typically see. This red, almost pink against the black with the stripes. Wonderful, and we sell out of them every time we get them. So great fish there. First koi of the season have come in today. We got the black koi, which as you all know from past videos, is the lucky koi. Great fish. They're not super expensive like they are sometimes during mid-season. So this is a great time to get them just as temperatures are warming. We got in some beautiful, beautiful butterfly koi, that Yamabuki Ogan color, that really beautiful cream yellow color, electric on most of these. Absolutely beautiful. The Shibunkans are in as well, and I've got a load of pond comments. As always, whenever we get a new shipment of betas in, I like to point them out, and we've got a new shipment of betas in. The yellow veils, the half moon, what else? The crown tail, lots of beautiful betas this week. This is the first shipment so far. Next week we hope to have more, depending on how things go. And yeah, that's your freshwater highlights for the week. Saltwater was still in high availability this week, so we did what we could to get what we could. We got a couple fox faces in this week. We got a couple flame angels, one of my favorite of the dwarf angels. We got in blue tangs, which are really great because we haven't had them in a few weeks. I've seen a lot of tangs over 30 years of doing this, getting shipments in multiple times a week. I have never seen this tang. This is the flower eye tang. It's a beautiful, beautiful tang. It looks very akin to a dulcimer tang, which is my personal favorite tang, the Acanthurus dulcimeriae. This fish has got lots of color, but it's in a very soft pattern. It's absolutely beautiful. He came in with great weight, and he's eating readily. this is going to be a great show fish for somebody's tang, and a tang that I have never personally had here in the store that I'm aware of. Back in the invert quarters, we got a lot of cool things in. We've got 6-line wrasses, which are great for eating planarians. For the quirky saltwater customer, we got in some really cool frogfish that is multicolored. Actually, it changes color. And because I was once young and could not resist really cool, extraordinary fish, Gracie decided to get a walking batfish in. This is a bottom-dwelling saltwater fish. Isn't the easiest fish to keep in the world, but it is probably one of the most unique. I will leave it to your own imagination where this guy might fit into your aquarium scenario. Coming around the reef side of things, a copper band butterfly came in, the long-nosed hawk. I also have a beautiful lineatus tang, or the clown tang. Great weight on that fish. And it looks like some sailfin tangs and a blonde naso tang. These are just a few of the fish, guys, but a couple highlights to show you for the week. Really killer pieces of driftwood came in this week. Check this out. That's pretty awesome, I think. And if you're doing a tank, especially a live planted tank or a naturalistic looking tank, some of the driftwood pieces we have right now are pretty incredible. Like this horseshoe piece. We really have just about every type of style for center pieces, for side pieces that you can imagine. Driftwood is a big hit of what came in this week in the dry goods section. One thing I love to mention every time we do a display tank is the tank itself, and I love to show pictures of it. Our own Kara Watson did this beautiful display simply with dragon rock and nubius, some sand in a hexagonal tank. She calls it the Peruvian rock line. It's a very unique tank the way she did it. We've got small rasbora heads in here, but it's a beautiful display tank available for sale if you would like. All in all, the pollen is here, Fishy Business is here. So let us help you any way we can. If you have any questions or concerns, especially with all the stuff that's going on, give us a call. If we can deliver something, if we can service your aquarium, anything that we can do to help you, your fish tank, whatever situation we can, we're here. Have a great week. Be safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week.